Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA, probably one of the more boring charts at the moment. We've been tracking this larger Elliott wave triangle now for a while. The overall forecast over recent months has been for further sideways action within a triangle, potentially a rally into this area between 30 and 34 cents. But as I explained, this is not necessarily high confidence. We're still watching for another bear market low. So the ideal structure is that of this December low, the end of December move, here we had an A wave, a B wave, a C wave, a D wave, and this could be an E wave of the triangle with a projected wave to the downside afterwards. And this E wave can still happen, should target between 30 to 34 cents, and then we should see another bear market low. Alternatively, well, that's what is playing out right now, probably. Not sure if this is alternative. They are both likely. But at the moment, we said we're tracking actually this E wave as a triangle itself, because it's currently presenting itself like that. There are many possibilities how this can be counted. There is certainly not a high probability trade setup right now, but either way, we are watching for another bear market low. So in an alternative interpretation, or let's say the second interpretation, we have here the triangle like this. Yeah, so that's unchanged. The base case is the same, but the E wave of the triangle, which in an ideal world would move into this target region, the E wave can play out as a triangle itself. That's something that is absolutely valid and not too rare. It doesn't happen very often, but it's also not completely out of this world. And the scenario would also lead to another low. So someone asked me in the previous videos in the comment section, even if ADA breaks out, we would still expect another bear market low. So the question is, what you mean with breakout? I'm always calling out the levels that, if broken, will likely trigger a bullish scenario. And that's possible here in this diagonal wave count. So if we play this out, this would be bullish. But for me to believe this, it would only be possible as a diagonal, which is an unreliable wave count. So for me to believe that we are moving higher in these 5 waves, the price would first need to break above the high of the wave 1, which was the July high at around 38 cents. Otherwise, I will not believe this, because for me, this is let's say the third most likely scenario. It's not unlikely, but it's at the moment unreliable. And there are 2 more scenarios that are very likely. So we always try to reduce down the current potentials in the chart to the most likely scenarios. Of course, I cannot rule out that we break that resistance. Should Bitcoin completely escalate from here, that's probably what we see. We need to understand this is a possibility, but it's just not the setup is not there on the lower time frame. So, if you're trading this on the shorter time frame, you would not speculate, I guess, normally for that without further evidence. Whereas if you're trading the daily or weekly chart, as many people are doing, in that they accumulate for the next bull run, I mean, you shouldn't be too concerned about, okay, are we making another bear market low, or are we starting from here? It's all about being strategic about it. Okay, of course I cannot rule it out, but it's not evident in the chart yet that we do this. So I remain focused on another bear market low, even if we go into this target box between 30 to 34 cents. So these are the 2 scenarios that still allow further downside, and moving into this target range there would actually be something that we would expect. But it becomes more and more evident, or likely, that actually the E wave of the triangle, the last wave, is unfolding as a triangle itself. I know it's so boring, but this seems to be what it's doing. Yeah, it's a bit of funky price action, you could say. So yeah, and in this triangle then, we have an A wave, a B wave, a C wave, a D wave, and maybe one more lower high in an E wave. And this is highly likely, and this is what I prefer at the moment, actually, on this time frame, because it's following what what a Litecoin is doing. It's following what XRP is doing as well. So they basically move together. I find on their charts a triangle is even more evident, but it's valid here as well. So yeah, one more lower high. If the price now stays below 27 cents, this should give us one more lower high in an E wave and then break down. And the breakdown point would be 23.6 cents. But already 24 cents will give us a hint. And then support will be 22, and below 22, I think we're targeting sort of 15 cents approximately. From what I can see right now, we will be able to specify that further should we get closer. But yeah, this is certainly, I mean, it looks like a triangle certainly, but it also, we have corrective subwave structures, 3 waves up, 3 waves down, 3 waves up, 3 waves down, and the D wave could be nearly complete. I mean, if we talk about what is a target for a D wave in the triangle, and we take the length of the B wave, we go to the high of the C wave, and it's in this region. I mean, maybe it will stretch a little further. Shouldn't really stretch below 24.3 cents or something more bearish, more directly bearish is playing out, which would mean possibly a more direct breakdown, yeah. But in a triangle, in an ideal world, maybe a little lower, yeah, maybe the low is in, it's in this region already, between the 38.2 and the 61.8 extensions, and then, yeah, another lower high, and then breakdown. That's my update about ADA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. As a member, you get access to the weekly live streams. They're always educational. You know, if you're interested in learning more about TA, Elliott wave, and so on, then check it out. Certainly, there's always an educational aspect. We also cover some member requests in the Sunday live streams. You get access to Discord and Telegram, the live chats, educational content, and as a gold member, you get access to short-term market updates and signals of various coins throughout the day. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.